Alright, here you go. I am in the Pommern, and as I said in my patch notes for November 2024, I recently put some Shadow Camo on the Pommern, and here you go. If you don't have enough resources to get the Pommern Black from the crafting station, this is one way to do it, and I decided to give the Pommern another ride after my epic battle with Spartan Elite 43 a couple weeks ago. I'll leave a link to both of our versions of that video down below. It was an epic match, very enjoyable, very fun. I think on both sides, actually. So I decided to give the Pommern a try. As I remember, when the Pommern came out, I believe it was several years ago, the Pommern was panned as not that great of a ship. And even on social media, you will see comments back and forth about how bad the Pommern is. And I always had good luck with the Pommern. I thought the Pommern was good, but I'm not really going to get into it with anybody about whether a specific ship is good or not, because what I have learned in my time in World of Warships Legends is on any given day you can get great matches in pretty much any ship, even a Tiger 59. So yeah, so any ship can get you good results. A lot of times you see videos claiming to have bad ships, but the XP that you see at the end of the match is like at the top of the leaderboard, and it's like 3,000 XP on a supposed bad ship. So I don't pay any attention to that. All I know is the Pommern, for me, was always a lot of fun. So the match with Spartan inspired me to get back in my Pommern and give it a go. One thing that I did was, the whole reason I went with the black camo to begin with is I put black camo on my Odin, which I was running in my match with Spartan, and I really liked that so much that I thought the black camo, the Shadow Camo, was the way to go on the Pommern rather than the default camo from the Pommern. So that's what we got going here, and let's get into the match. So here we are sizing up a red team Odin right here, and we're just going to stay here and capture the base and see if we could target some of these battleships that don't really see us right now. So this is awesome. These guys are being spotted by our teammates, and our teammates are not really looking all that great. We are down right now by a cruiser, and we've captured the base, so that's going to be some pretty good XP right there. I'm looking for the island indicator to go away on the Odin over there, but now the Navarin is going broadside, and you can see we fire our shells, and we are still hidden. So we are in a great position to sit here and just take salvo after salvo at people and basically stay hidden. Now I'm moving because I don't think I'm really going to be hidden for all that much longer if I fire my main guns again. But here, one shot on the Navarin and he's gone, but he's gone anyway. So we did get a helping hand ribbon right there, and I thought that you're supposed to get helping hand ribbons if you'd injured or you've damaged a ship within like X number of seconds before they're destroyed. And I always think that I'm getting these ribbons a very long time after I fire my last salvo and the ship gets destroyed, but that's shouldn't worry about that. Anyway, Odin is definitely going broadside to us, and this is awesome. This is some great grouping right here. So if you know what people think are wrong with the Pommern, go ahead and let me know down below, because spoiler alert, at the end of the match, I cannot prove that the Pommern is a bad ship when you check out the score that we're going to end up with here. So, cool. He is still not detecting us. The guns are pointed in the wrong direction, and the Pommern does have pretty darn good secondaries, and we get the ship. It looked like we probably got him on a secondary. At first glance, it looked like But if I slow down the video and replay it, I'll probably see that one of my main guns probably got the ship. So now we are going to go around to the Kansas. And by the way, as I recall, the Pommern came out just in short order and almost in the same update, or very close to the same update, is the Schlieffen. And the Schlieffen is one of the most awesome legendary ships that I have in my port because it has everything. It has pretty good guns, it has torpedoes, it has 12-kilometer secondaries, it has the greatest secondary range of any legendary ship in my fleet. I think the Atlantico might have longer reaching secondaries and more effective secondaries, but yeah, than the Schlieffen. But from what I'm remembering and what you saw right there before with the secondaries going, is the Pommern was a pretty robust secondary ship, secondary gunship on its own. And in fact, being a German ship, I have set the Pommern up for secondaries. The commander is Franz Von Hipper, no doubt. And this is just on memory. I'm going to go back and check out who the commander is. If the commander is not Franz Von Hipper, I will pop up a screenshot of who the commander is, but I'm fairly certain it's Franz Von Hipper. It's either Franz Von Hipper or Henry J. Hyde, and I think I went with Franz Von Hipper. So I will be able to tell if I get close to one of my teammates and I see Will to Rebuild popping up. So, all right, so we are checking out the Brandenburg right there. But as long as we have some time here, let's talk about the crafting station. So in the past, the idea behind the crafting station to get the Pommern Black, which this is not the Pommern Black. This is the Pommern with the Shadow Camo that I created on my own, and I guess it's the poor man's Pommern Black. And all right, so the Charles Martel. So we are going to run into that Charles Martel later, and he is going to create a lot of havoc for us. But the crafting station was initially designed for excess resources like premium account days and excess promotion orders. You got 1 million promotion orders, you're never going to use them. What do? Well, it was great to unload some promotion orders and premium account days. I don't need like years of premium account days, especially if you're doing the premium monthly subscription for $10, where as long as you're paying the $10, you're going to get a month's worth of premium accounts. So it's an even wash. So there you go. We get a close quarters expert on the, I think that was the Z52. And now we got the Michelangelo going. So anyway, in this new Black Friday update for 2024, yeah, Michelangelos really should not be going broadside against battleships. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, but yeah, so in this update, I digress. In this update, I think they said that you can use global XP and doubloons to progress through the crafting station, and I don't recall that you could do that previously. Maybe you could, and I just ignored that part, but I guess if you want to buy the ship outright for doubloons, you can with the crafting station, but I think the intention of the crafting station is supposed to be so that you can use up resources you would never use otherwise. But I think what happens is people start getting upset because there's a ship available that they can't get. And I think that's part of the response and why they're now allowing doubloons and global XP in the crafting station. So, okay, here come these torpedoes. That is from the Charles Martel here. Now here, check this guy out in about let me see, about 30 seconds. So here he's going to go behind the island here, and in about 15 seconds the guy does a 180 and comes back around so quick that I can't believe that this guy actually did like a bat turn and deployed some parachutes, did a 180 and comes back around here. And I think he starts hitting us and he gets like triple fires, I think. I think the triple fires come from this guy. Let's look at the graphic down the lower left. And where are the fires going to come from here? You're going to see 3 fires pop up here in shorter. There's 1 fire, 2 fires, 3 fires. I think that was from the Charles Martel. Let me know what you think down below. But Charles Martel's torpedoes get us in any event. 134,000 damage. It's right at the end of the match. We have a huge lead. So the big play to win the match would be to run for the hills and not get engaged with these guys. But we didn't do that. We got a high caliber medal. We got a close quarters expert medal. The damage is ticking up on a Charles Martel. All right, well, as long as we have some time, let's go ahead and check out how I've got the Pommern set up. And I do have the Lady of the Cold. As I said, it is Franz Von Hipper with the Lady of the Cold guys. Base trait is elbow room, which improves the secondary gun range up to 15%. And I've got secondary inspirations of Haruna and Henrique Fernandez. And then here, flammable cannoneer, gyrating drill bits, marksmanship, and then properly meticulous with will to rebuild is what we've got going for the commanders. So then for the setup of the ship, the upgrades, I said that I thought I might have had a secondary build, but I got like a hybrid secondary build going here, and I've got aiming systems mod 1 to help out the accuracy of the Pommern, and you did kind of see that throughout the course of the match there. The Pommern was a little bit accurate. And here I've got propulsion mod 2, and then I've got concealment system mod 1, and this really does scatter the incoming shells. A lot of people get frustrated with all of a sudden some ships they just can't hit. I think Spartan even mentioned that during the match with my Odin when we met up in our epic match. And here for the 4th upgrade here was secondary battery mod 3, which improves the reload time by 20%. So it's kind of like a hybrid setup here where we have the secondary upgrade here, but we've got the accuracy main gun upgrade here. And that was really about the extent to which I've got the ship set up along with the commander. So back to the action. And there you go. That is the end of the match. And it was a big time victory for the blue team. And look at this. I did have the boosters going for the credit for the Commander XP, Global XP. I had epic boosters across the board here. Let's see how we did on the team result. Whoa. First place overall with 2,500 XP. So you can't prove by any of the matches I played with the Pommern that it is a very poor tier 8 ship. So that's my story, and I'm going to stick with it. All right, well, that's it for my joyride in Pommern after I was inspired with that match with Spartan Elite 43. Let me know what you think down below. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.